It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Grizzlies. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
When I look at Memphis, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jaden McDaniels. Michael Jordan is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. And for Memphis, the forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. It's deflected. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Grizzlies. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Putting some real power behind his motion. Bane takes it straight to the rim.
Ball kicks to Jordan. Pass to McDaniels. Robinson sets a screen for McDaniel. Jordan with it. Takes a shot at the elbow, and there it is for him.
Yeah, we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range, whether he's squared up or falling away. You feel like it's going to splash.
Morant with it. He had 25 points last game. Edey goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
McDaniels against Bane. Stolen by Robinson. And they're pushing it up. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Wells. He's guarded closely. Down low. Here's Edey. He gets that one.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Morant following the basket by Michael Jordan. Morant against Ball. Here's Edey. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Edey's got his third bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Ball. Kicks it out to Jordan. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Payne looking around. Pass to Morant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Morant. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 7th in assists. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here's McDaniels. Still yet to score. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Ball, a screen on Payne. McDaniels. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payne kicks to Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for the away team, Michael Jordan, shooting 1.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Here's Edey. He's got 8. Pass to Wells. In the corner, it's Payne. To the middle. Here's Edey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's McDaniels. Here's Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. Here's Morant. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Thompson. Jordan with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. Jordan dishes the ball. Inside. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Abaji, guarded by Bain. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jordan's got 19 points.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. There's Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. It's a very good look and converts. Bain's got his second bucket tonight.
And you love a reliable scorer like Bain, a guy who will work hard to get his looks.
Bain against Jordan. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And they double up Morant. Outside Jackson. Off target from three-point range. An impressive 60% early. Ball, the pass to Thompson. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Jackson down low. Stewart on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
First one falls for him. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smart comes in for Morant. He hits both from the strike.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Jordan. Over Bain. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Bain. He's been producing a fair amount of offense 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's Abaji. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here's Jackson, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Smart kicks to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bucket is good.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Pass to Aldama. From 6 away. Bank shot. No good. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Abaji, the pass to Jordan. Over Bain. No good from Jordan. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Smart. And with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
Now here's Smart. No scoring in this one. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Jordan gets it to go.
They're getting... on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Smart passes to Bain. Here's Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Now, man. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Memphis. Laravia's checked in, and it's Morant in for Bain. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Elbow shot. Jordan's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And I can watch threes from the corner all day. Smart seems to have a feel from there.
Pass to Jordan. Thompson outside from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Morant. Oh!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Man passes to Abaji. Back to Man. Pass to Jordan. Over Smart. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Up 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Trey Mann is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That's good from Morant. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Bogdanovich finds Thompson. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And Stewart gets it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jackson. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
There's a screen by Aldama. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one goes. Count it.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Smart misses. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Abaji, the pass to Bogdanovic. Pass to Abaji. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Smart. Morant finds Smart. Now Eldama. A 3-ball. And with the rebound. Bogdanovic looking around. A special move before the shot. Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Mann following the score by Memphis. Thompson passes to Stewart. Mann with it. 6 to shoot. Morant with some nice D. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Bogdanovic against Smart. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Trey Mann. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. He's checked in. For the Grizzlies. Wells comes in for Marcus Smart. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. Jordan kicks the ball. Shoots over Morant. Eldama with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Eldama passes to Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Grizzlies, one side.
one drops. He ties it up.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Outside ball. McDaniels dishes the ball. Oh, that's blocked. Wells with it. Still scoreless. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Goes up to the stripe. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really...
Well, we got a good game going here tonight, guys. If you guys are liking the content, humbly ask you to go ahead and subscribe and share the content and hit the notification bell. And sit back and enjoy it, because we got a good one out here in Memphis.
Pass to Mobo. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Jordan. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jordan. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 9 rebounds and 6 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact
John
and
Moran's
creating
really giving us
opportunities
problems off the dribble.
at the line.
My kind of hoops.
I like to.
Straight ahead, playing
He's just taking the
downhill
ball
and
basically
physical.
40 feet away,
Jackson,
and
he's
just coming in
checked
hard
in for the
into
Grizzlies.
basket.
Bain comes in for G.G.
Got
Jackson.
pretty good defenders out there right now. But
And so he hits
Daniels
both.
the ball, but
And what an
haven't been able to
advantage.
stop
You
him
really
yet.
feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Gone 4 of 10 in the second
I
quarter
don't mind
from
him
the field.
scoring. It's the fouls he's picking up. I don't want to get guys in foul trouble early in the game.
Here's Ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
McDaniels on the cut here.
Pass to McDaniels. Shoots from 12. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
McDaniels saying to
For anybody that's
himself,
new to
okay,
the stream, this is the
you want to give me
1992
that?
version of Michael
I'll
Jordan,
take
the
it.
continuation of the 1991 Michael Jordan
Here's
series,
Edey.
where we have taken Michael Jordan and put him in the modern NBA with a team built around him
Morant outside.
with expansion draft players based on his skill
Now
set.
Jackson.
And videos are on my channel, so you can go ahead and
Here's
check out.
Edey.
Oh my God, what a
2
great by
points. That one goes.
Great move.
Edey's
As I was
got 10
saying,
points in the game.
The videos are on my channel where you can go there and check them out. They're all in sequential order, along with the draft videos where I break down why
And
the
let's
players
get an
that
update
Michael's
on
playing
Trey
with
Mann's
respect.
injury.
And
David, what's
Michael
the
to the
news?
basket.
He told
Couldn't
me
get
that
it.
it's a knee sprain, and it's definitely painful, but
Yeah.
it's fortunate it wasn't worse.
They come right back
We
and
won't
stop
play
it.
any further tonight, obviously, and we'll be out
Memphis is
for
balling,
quite a while.
man.
Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the
George
status
down
report there,
lane.
David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's
Too late, they
doing.
couldn't get there in
Yeah,
time.
when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to
But
deal
yeah,
with.
guys,
And, you know, for him, just
it's
watching his
about the
teammates
players.
unable to
We're also
contribute,
running plays
that's
specifically
really a
to
helpless
Michael Jordan's
feeling.
skill set.
Here's
As a matter of fact, we're running a triangle offense.
Basket by Michael Jordan.
Noah's pay attention closely. We're running a triangle offense, the same one that he used in the 90s,
with the sweet dime there.
alongside with modern era plays.
And here is Ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Mobo. Jordan with it. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Out of bounds.
And they also show up
Beautiful play,
in
though,
terms
they
of defense.
took out of
Top
bounds.
5 in blocks. And that really just means their guys are getting after it and providing some great help defense.
And you said it. They're among the
one
best
thing, we
teams
just
in
lost
the
Trey
league in
Mann.
transition. An up-tempo offense suits
Trey
their
Mann
talent
is
to
one
a
of our
team.
best shooters.
They push the ball as much as they can.
He's basically my John Paxson, my B.J. Armstrong to Michael Jordan. His skill set.
And contact on the shot, so
That
he'll
is
be
2
shooting
fouls
free
on
throws here.
Jordan.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
I'll tell you one thing, they're getting the calls
No
tonight here in
question
Memphis.
about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good
Like
call by
12
the
free throw, I
officials.
think, coming up here right here already early in the first half. This is my best defensive lineup I have out there too. Might start going to a half court
A
trap
free
here.
throw drops
Take
for
advantage
Well.
of Ball, Jordan, McDaniels. Start doing some traffic, some turnovers. Get out here and get some some fast break points because half-court offense really isn't hitting tonight. And Michael's jump shot isn't there. Although he is scoring around the basket pretty well, his jumper isn't there tonight.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ball. Nothing on the board.
Good play for Lonzo here. Should be a screen set. Mid-range screen. All the way, Lonzo.
Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got his first points of the night.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8.
Watch out for...
Now Bain from past the arc. Ball with the rebound. Now here's McDaniels.
Well, play for McDaniels.
Back to Ball. McDaniels with the ball. 17
all the
points
way
in his last outing.
Couldn't make it.
Kicks it out to Jordan.
Michael just floats in on a magic carpet.
To the rim for the layup. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Here's Robinson. The Grizzlies making the shot. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 2 points.
There you see the triangle offense right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter.
But he can't hit it.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
I love how Marble runs
the floor, called by Taylor Jenkins.
He's not really good with layups.
He wants to make some adjustments to the game
more of a
plan,
dunker.
clearly.
Got to get him going strong, otherwise
he's
kind of
50-50
ball with him on layups.
And here we can check out the story for Michael Jordan.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. Pass to Edey, and here's Jackson.
Good help.
Robinson with the block.
Jordan against Morant. All the way.
That ties it up. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh,
Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Shot from 16. Jordan's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson drives in. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Outside, Jordan. Over Bain. Knocks down the 10-footer. Jordan's got 33 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Jackson kicks to Bain. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. You look at Jordan, one of the game's best, second in the league.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Morant with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Bane with the bucket.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane so dangerous from out there.
And here is Ball. Pass to Abaji over Jackson. Abaji can't get it to go.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Morant. A kick out to Bane. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edey. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from McDaniels. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Man.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It was a big first half for Ja Morant.
Look at Ja Morant in the paint.
To expect this.
He's doing what George's been doing all season.
This is why you
taking
run the
advantage.
offense through him. He makes great
No
decisions
shot
with
blockers
the ball
inside.
in his hands. He doesn't
No shot
telegraph
blockers.
what he's going to do. He can pass it, he can shoot it, and the defense is on their heels all game.
No shot blocker. Right to the basket.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their
Both of
respective
them shooting out of
teams
this
in their
world. Both
first
are getting
half.
on layups.
Yeah,
Mid-range
they're
shots.
both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show,
Jordan's
man.
production is just a little higher. A lot higher, actually.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
The majority of Jordan's offense comes around the paint and mid-range in the season. However, he is averaging in this.
Second half
He
of
is averaging
basketball
about
upon us.
three
We
a
may
game.
be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Morant missing. One of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. It's amazing. He's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now, here is Robinson. Scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's all knotted up.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant against Ball. And they double up Morant. Pass to Bane. shoots over McDaniel. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Kane, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target with his 3. Memphis trailing here. Wells passes to Morant. Stolen by Ball. Here's the break.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when he's got himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
This team I built around Jordan is mostly a defensive team. If you look at it, it's very similar to the 90s Bulls. Point guard, 2 guard, power forward, small forward. They're all long and rangy and athletic. Get out and trap. Move their feet, switch pick and roll. That's what you would need, in my opinion. If you put Michael in the modern era today, to get the most out of him, that's what you would put around him. But you don't need anybody else to take the ball out of his hands. He's going to take care of that. You need guys that can defend and hold their own and guard the 3-point line.
Morant outside.
And rebound. He'll take care of scoring.
2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Jordan inside, guarded by Bain.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the
you ain't got to worry about MJ.
The defender, and he
can score from literally anywhere on the court, in any situation. Off the dribble, mid-range catch and shoot, post-ups. So what you would need is rebounders and defenders. And guys that can move out the ball and catch and shoot off double teams.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. Now Jackson. Poke loose. And here we go. Here's Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
His defense really attacking.
His hustle.
Causing turnovers, getting out there and running.
To react.
Getting cheap points.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look here at the visitors. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Ball against Morant. Abaji the pass to Jordan. Nice move. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Jordan. hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 42 in the game. Now Morant. He's got 19. Pass to Jackson. Now Wells, pocket 6. On the 3 off target.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Jordan dishes to Robinson. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Morant. Jordan's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bane. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Here's Abaji. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Ball. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
See, that injury to Trey Mann really hurts us because that's who I want to bring off the bench to replace Ball. So that really hurts us. Let's go take a look at how he's doing. I think he might be out for quite some time. Yeah, he's out for the next 1 to 2 weeks for the sprained left knee, so that's going to hurt our offense. He's the guy I like to bring off the bench to give us some offensive punch. So now we're going to have to go to – we really don't have a backup point guard, maybe outside of this dude named Chuck Reeves that we picked up late in the draft. I don't know. Throw him in there, see what he can do. Give Lonzo a break. I don't know who this kid is, man, but we're going to find out.
Santi Aldama's checked in for
Haven't used them all season. He's in there now.
Check across the NBA, the best shooters from the stripe. Aldama finds Morant.
Oh,
and here's Wells.
Ja Morant, too. Good luck with that. Good defense.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's what this team does best. Harass the offense. Got Michael Jordan on the bench.
6 on the shot clock. Aldama passes to Wells. And another miss by Memphis.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Oh, man, he's pretty quick.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And
he's pretty quick.
2 points. Reeves has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Morant against Reeves. He muscles it in through the contact. And they
wow, he just took it right at us.
To the free throw line.
No shot blocker in the game.
Has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways.
I'm going to go ahead and put Jaden McDaniels on him. I think I should have done that really at the outset, but oops.
To create for himself.
Grizzlies have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That's good from Morant. Here's Reeves.
I could put Michael on him, but I don't want Michael to pick up fouls.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Bogdanovich.
Wide open.
Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got his third
good screen
basket
by
of the
Drummond.
night.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. Here's Edey, defended by Drummond. Edey can't hit. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Bogdanovich. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Desmond Bane.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Hello, Emma Walker. How you doing?
Here's Abaji. Thompson passes to Drummond. Outside Bogdanovich. Jordan on the wing.
Good
6
hit
to
fake.
shoot.
They double team.
That ball.
Michael,
nice
man.
That time from Bogdanovich.
Spin move into a left hand.
44.
Left hand push
to him
shot.
an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
That was good defense, but Michael overcame it.
Bogdanovich against Morant. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Gone
That's
3
good,
of 7
Emma.
tonight
Glad to
from
hear it.
three-point territory. Jordan looking around.
Michael playing with him. Michael all the
And
way.
he gets in the layup. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Taking this game over now.
Because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Morant. And
Morant.
the call on the shot.
That's Michael's
sends
third
him to the
foul.
line.
Now an all
Michael's
NBA
third foul.
caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has
In case you knew with the stream,
to
Emma,
improve.
Grizzlies have shot
I've been doing this with a lot of other
10-11
players
worked so far
besides
for them.
Michael.
And
What I
as a
do is I
team,
take
really just
great
middle
players
of
and
the
put them in the
pack
modern
in terms
NBA, and I
of their
build
percentage
them
from
around
the
players
line
with
at about 76.
modern day players in the modern
It's been
era.
a very
But I
frustrating
do it with a
season
certain
for
set
them
of
in that
rules.
regard,
Where
guys.
the second best player can be no higher than 85 overall, and everybody else has to be 80 and under. But I build the team based on the skill
And he
set
knocks
of the
down the
players
first
that I
one.
put in there.
The Grizzlies making a
Like
switch
what
here.
you would need,
Jackson's
like say if I
checked
got
in.
one for Will Chamberlain, Magic Johnson, Boyd, account name. Okay, how you doing, Boyd?
Both good
got
from the
you now.
line that time.
And even though they're
But
down,
you know,
they
Will
are putting on
Chamberlain,
a
Magic,
show
Bird,
at the free
Kobe,
throw.
Jordan,
Yeah,
like what
they're
you would
making
need
the
in
most
today's
of their
game,
opportunities at the stripe, and they'll
based
need
on
to
what's
keep it up
available,
to
to
take
take
the
these
lead.
guys through a season and make a
Here's
legitimate run at a
Abaji.
championship.
Drummond sets the screen for
Michael.
Jordan. Over Wells.
Finds his man.
And Andre Drummond, the bucket
Hangs
on
in the
the
air,
assist to
finds his
Michael
man.
Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Jackson to the right side.
Jordan taking over now.
Wells passes to Bane. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Jordan.
Here's
Hold
Jordan.
up.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wells with it. Now guarded by Jordan.
Jordan
To
bothering
the
him.
paint. Here's Bane. Pulls up.
Good defense
The
by
shot
Team
by
Jordan on
Wells,
that
no
one.
good.
You can tell he is so
1 on
able to
2.
beat the defensive
Good luck with
coverage,
that.
even though
Good luck with
it
that.
was all over.
Yep, it counts.
That's the only man in NBA history I've seen. Maybe outside of Magic or LeBron, when it's 1-on-2, it's in their favor.
And here's
Maybe outside Magic and
the
LeBron.
Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points.
If it's 1-on-2, it's over with.
Payne against Thompson. Outside, Payne.
Clyde Drexler, too. I throw Clyde Drexler in that mix, too.
Well, sets the pick for Payne. And there's the drive. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Jordan, all the way.
Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
No shot blockers in there. Nobody at the basket.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Payne.
Top 5 players in the NBA today or all time.
1:37 left in the 3rd quarter.
I just like basketball. I really don't have a
Morant.
favorite list. I just
He's
like
covered by
basketball.
Bogdanovich.
They're all great
And
in one way or
Morant's
another.
good for 3. Morant's got 27 points.
First 3 of the half.
I just like seeing strategies play out.
And he heat up.
Jordan kicks to Bogdanovich.
Just a big fan of 5-on-5 ball. And Michael, what a beautiful cut. And what a play that was.
And he's up to
Look at that screen.
points.
Yeah, making a GA
Look at that
look
screen
all
and
too
back cut
easy.
by Bob. I got to see that again, dude. They took he took out 2 dudes on that screen. Well, that's the spacing. First, Jordan set up with the good spacing. He waited for the thing to develop first. So I threw it over here to Bogdanovich. Then my man just took out, and dude fell asleep. Perfect. Boom. Perfect play.
Right now.
He said all-time
Grizzlies
meter.
trail by 10.
He said all-time meter. All-time.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul.
Oh, I just like basketball. I mean, they're all great, man.
That one on
Like
Thompson.
from Chris Mullin to
Play.
Bob Pettit,
He refuses to let the
Artis
foul
Gilmore.
stop him from getting the
they
shot.
all have their own signature styles.
Shoot 2.
I just like seeing how the 5-on-5 element controls. I'm more about team, to be honest with you. Because every great player can.
First free throw
I
is
think any
good.
great player can
The
play in
Grizzlies
any era.
making a switch here.
I'm more about how
Laravia's
teams
checked in.
would endure under certain circumstances and certain rules. That's what I'm more interested in, personally.
No good on the second,
rebound
so
by
he hits
Drummond.
1 of 2. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown
Abaji.
since halftime. Here's Abaji, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The
Team Jordan really
scoreboard
taking over here in the
tells it all.
third.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Payne finds Jackson.
Watch out for. They wanted
To
it.
the
Took
middle.
it away.
With some arc. Chalk
I
up
thought I
two
did.
there. Morant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Jordan, the pass to Abaji.
Oh, man, I thought he
Morant
was
with the steal.
shouldn't have cut.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Durant can't
Abaji
finish it.
pulls it in. Gone
Over
3
the
of
last
7
shot.
tonight from
Over
three-point
the last
territory.
shot.
Now
1-4
here's
high.
Jordan.
ISO.
What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Jordan.
Shot
To the
clock
pull-up.
at 6. Here's
Rebound Drummond.
Off with
Can't
the
hit it.
layup. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
I did that. I should do Team Jordan and make a Kobe team and do Kobe versus Team Jordan. I'll be doing that next year probably because I already have a Kobe team. I have a Kobe team playlist. I have a Wilt Chamberlain playlist.
Fourth quarter
I have
action
Magic
is
and
upon
Bird
us. This is
playlist.
always
I have a
for
1991 Michael Jordan playlist. And what you're seeing right now is my 92 Michael Jordan playlist. Next year, when 2K26 comes out, I'll be doing a league-wide version next
Then
year.
it's Thompson, and it's Abaji in at the 4. Pass to Thompson, the 3. Good! Thompson makes it
It's all on my
look
channel.
so easy.
And if you're liking the content, I appreciate your subscription and hit the bell.
Excellent accuracy.
Go back there and check it out. It's all there for you. We got some amazing
for them on both the scoreboard.
Some really, really good matchups
thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one.
Let's get a play here for Drummond.
Their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by John Morant. Jordan kicks to Drummond.
Now he's got a one-on-one.
Shoot. The shot from the low post is
because
good.
Jordan set it up.
A little contact will not deter Drummond.
Set up that angle for Drummond to get that quick post-up attempt.
And finishes strong.
By drawing that double team.
Jackson down low. He's up against Thompson.
Oh, good try. That was nice.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Them dribble handoffs are hard to stop, man.
Thompson with it.
Still got Jordan out here. I should be resting Jordan right now.
Outside, Jordan.
Triangle offense right here.
Back to Thompson.
Abaji for a jumper.
Pass to Abaji. Over Smart. And that one's good, Abaji.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Smart with the ball. Now Eldama. From outside, off
rebound
the line.
Jordan.
On
Thompson.
the wing, Thompson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Back to the triangle.
Morant against Jordan. Drummond up top. Pass to Jordan. It's over Morant.
Oh, it couldn't get it off.
They force the shot clock violation.
Went for that punt, but get him up in there.
Wells is checked in for Memphis.
Let's give Jordan a break here. I know he's tired.
Morant against Bogdanovich.
That's a bad matchup.
And it's Morant missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Thought I had him on that
and
one.
so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 14-point game. To the inside. Jackson passes to Eldama. That's tipped.
Jordan with a steal. Abaji picks it. Picks it
Here's
in.
the break.
Jordan leaking out. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Slams it in.
Hello.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Two-way play by Jordan. Caused the steal. Got out and ran.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since
That's the way his team is built. It's built for defense, turnovers, and feeding off Jordan's leftovers.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson dishes to Morant.
And rebounding.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Don't have any more guards. Normally I would be bringing in Trey Mann, but he's injured. Bring back in McDaniels. Go at Mogbo to be my two rebounders up front.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. McDaniels with the ball. Aldama's there. Pass to McDaniels. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the shot goes in.
Determination there from McDaniels. Love seeing that. Refusing to be denied on the drive.
Morant against McDaniel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Mobo. Robinson left side. 5 on the clock. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it fly from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Ball against Morant. Ball with the rebound. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And here's Morant. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Ball, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Ball. Pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Now Morant. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Morant missing. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Jackson against Ball. It's stolen by Aldama. And it's Memphis on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First free throw is good. Jordan's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Defense has really stepped up to shut these guys down.
Jackson hits both of them. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Ball. Left side, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mobo. Ball with it. From deep three-point land. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Ball. Outside, Jordan. Shoots from 8. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. High arcing shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for G.G. Jackson. And he can't hit the second. Gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Bain. That one falls. Jordan's got 58.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Now Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Outside, Ball. To get open is Robinson, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Morant. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Both free throws good from Morant. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ball with it. Robinson finds Ball. Robinson a screen on Morant. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Three on the clock. Here's Jordan. Tries again.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Jordan outside. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Inside. Jackson dishes to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Outside, Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
And that one's good. Morant.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Now, here's Ball. Jordan outside. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A shot by Wells, no good. Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's McDaniels, and the basket is good. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Bain, no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
They maintain focus all
no shot blocker.
And along the way.
No shot blocker down low. Just go right at him.
You know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Now here's Morant. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
14 foul. At the line for Memphis. Shots, Morant. Taking 2 shots.
Man.
That's good from Morant.
Defense really showed up. They were getting with us early, but then that defense just took them out of it. The turnovers.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And then the rebounding, too.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth.
And just too much to overcome.
Against Ball. Outside, Jordan. And another one.
Man.
And he's been dominant here.
Wow. That's all I can say on that one. That was perfect.
Really taking it to the opposition.
Perfect footwork,
Visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily
that was Marcus Smart. He did that, too.
One
of the best defenders in the game today.
Let's face it,
took him apart.
You can go on the road and win in the fashion they did. You have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding
Team
effort
Jordan
all the way
on
around.
the road winning.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
All right, take a look at the team comparison here, and you can see, yeah, there you go, the fast break points. That's the thing I was talking about. This team getting out, getting turnovers, getting out and running. Points in the paint, 88. We only took 10 threes. They took 29. That's the difference. The shot selection. This team is more oriented to shoot more around the paint and inside and getting drives and selectively taking three-pointers off of double teams that Michael creates. And they got out-rebounded tremendously. Look at that. The rebounds. Devastated. 12 offensive rebounds to 4. Good night. So that's good night. Durant, 32 shots to get 45 points, 9 assists. Played a really good game. Unfortunately, teammates couldn't keep it up. As Jordan came with 69, 7 boards, 6 assists, 48 shots, most of it in the paint. And as we saw in the 1991 Michael Jordan series, it's the same thing because of the way that the league is playing now. With the defensive 3 seconds. The more teams are playing small ball, there's just not enough rim protection to stop him when he gets inside to the basket. I mean, you even saw it with Ja Morant. Like, Ja Morant had an easy time scoring on us. Look at that. No shot blocker. He just gets right in the lane. He's got similar type, skill set. I wouldn't say he's like Jordan, but he has a similar. He's really quick off the dribble, elevates in the lane pretty well, good finisher. That's what you're going to see. It's hard to stop that. Let's go ahead and take a look at Morant's highlight package. That's a good take right there. Bam. That offensive rebounding came right back. Nice stop and pop. Three-pointer. Bam. Another mid-range to the basket. Man. But Michael Jordan was just too much. Scoring at every level. Steals. Causing steals. In the paint. I don't know what the hell he got. Just threw up some stuff. Getting out and running off a turnover. Mid-range pull-up in the lane. Going baseline. Wide open three-pointer. Remember, this is Jordan after the '91 season that I ran earlier. So he's actually gone through an actual off camp, like he's gone through an actual modern NBA all season camp. So his 3-point shooting's been emphasized in the off season. So his skill sets, along what he brought from last season to this season, you can start to see the outside shots come along. So he's shooting the 3-pointer a lot better than he was last year, because he's going through an entire offseason of working on a 3-point shot and then and catching and shooting with 3-pointers. So let's see who's up next in this particular campaign. They go to Sacramento next. Trey Mann is out, so I have to. That's gonna hurt us, because with Trey Mann being out, we don't have any offensive punch coming off the bench. So we really. Oh yeah, Hachimura's out too. I forgot Hachimura's been out for quite some time. He's out for the season with a torn left Achilles. So yeah, that hurt us too. We haven't had him all season long. He got hurt like the first game of the season, I think. Tore his Achilles the first game of the season. He's been out. So that's hurt us. But we've been keeping strong. It's just that now we got to really tie it up even more so now. More shots for Jordan. That's gonna have to put this kid in the lineup, I guess. So we really only have what, 1, 2. We only have 3 guards, 3 true guards. You can play McDaniels at the guard, because if you look at my '91 season, we actually had Jaden McDaniels playing point guard the whole season until we got Lonzo Ball in this particular season to move him back up to the small forward. But we only got 3 guards: Jordan, Ball, and Reeves. Now everybody else is hurt. Oops. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys for the next. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, we got a trade here. We got a trade offer. Is that Mikal Bridges? If that's Mikal Bridges, wow, well, that's huge. That's huge. They'll give us Mikal Bridges for Klay Thompson, bro. You're gonna give us Mikal Bridges for Klay Thompson and Ro Holleran? Yeah, I think I like that. That's exactly what we need. Yeah, we're gonna lose Klay Thompson's shooting, but his ability with that defense that we already have now, we can go ahead. We can bring him as our 6th man. Bring him off the bench. Let's take a look at his overall statistics here, because I think I might have to make that trade. Not the certainly nowhere near the shooter that Klay Thompson is, but he's younger, he's healthier, he's every bit as he's probably at this point in this career, he's a better defensive player, and he's better out in the open floor, getting out and finish. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make that trade. Yeah. Clearly, and that will make him clearly the 2nd best player on the team by far. So I will accept the offer. Klay Thompson, I will see you later. You're going to New York. We accepted it. You've seen it here first, guys. I didn't expect the computer. The computer did that one. That was all the CPU on that one, y'all. So I don't know why they would give up Mikal Bridges. That's incredible. So Klay Thompson is no longer a part of this team. We have Mikal Bridges now. And we have an interesting thing, because now we could actually slide McDaniels to the power forward and then put Bridges in and have a real defensive monster. Know what I'm saying? Because I think McDaniels is 6'9". He's extraordinary. I mean, I remember I brought him in to be the Scottie Pippen guy, to be my Pippen defender, to help out on those traps. So we'll put Mogbo on the bench. We'll put McDaniels up front, and now we'll put him at the small. Now this team has become a defensive monster now, because now you got Ball, Jordan, Bridges, and McDaniels. And you can do this today, because in today's NBA, nobody posts up. You could never put Jaden McDaniels at power forward and get away with it back when Michael was playing. He's 185 pounds. Could you imagine him trying to guard Karl Malone or Charles Barkley or Kevin Garnett or even Vin Baker or somebody like that, or even somebody guys you probably remember, someone like Chris Gatling. Look him up. Look up Chris Gatling from the 90s. Look, back to the basket player up front. But in today's game, you can do that. That's the beauty of this. So yeah, this team has become a defensive powerhouse now. Because you got, I think Ball is 6'6", Jordan's 6'6", Bridges is 6'6", McDaniels is 6'9". They're all defensively athletic. And then you put Mitchell Robinson, who's quick-footed and a shot blocker. This team is now really a defensive powerhouse now. Now the only thing you have to say to yourself is you've given up your three-point shooting with Klay Thompson. So that's going to put more pressure on Jordan to score more points, as well as Bridges. But I like this for the long haul. I like it. And you still got Mogbo off the bench. He's been really good for us defensively as well too. Just want to go ahead and redirect those minutes and put him there. Split that time there with him. Some get Drummond some. All right. There. And they threw this kid in. I don't know what this kid can do. What can this kid? Not very much. He's one of those throw-in players, just to make the trade work. I just took it because I'm getting Mikal Bridges, man. Like let's go take a look at the Knicks. Why were the Knicks so thirsty for this? The Knicks were thirsty for that trade. Let's go take a look what they got going on. Because that was a pretty thirsty move they just did right there. Okay, that's why OJ Anunoby's hurt. That's why. OJ Anunoby's hurt. They probably need some more shooting. Some more offensive firepower. Maybe that's why. So now you got Klay Thompson. It's still a great team. You got Brunson. You got Towns. Hart. And if you, by the way, too, if you go back and check out my 91 Michael Jordan series, the New York Knicks and the Milwaukee Bucks were the two teams that gave Jordan the most problems in that series. They had some amazing games, especially the Jalen Brunson matchup with Michael trying to stop him, which was very, very interesting, watching Michael trying to guard him. And Anthony Towns just absolutely obliterated us inside. But we took advantage of Josh Hart playing power forward up front with Andre Drummond in the playoffs, and you can go check that out on my playlist. But yeah, they got Klay Thompson now, so they have their roster's really nice. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference real quick in the standings. Let's see what's going on there. I think it should be over here. Where is that at? There we go. Team Georgia's number 1 with 26-2. My goodness. Pacers right there to at 22-5. Then it's Cleveland, 17-10. Orlando, 17-11. Toronto, 17-12. Knicks are 17-13. Philadelphia, 16-12. The Bulls are the 8th seed right now currently. Pistons are fighting to get back in with the Boston Celtics at 11-15. Let's take a look out here out west. Dallas Mavericks holding it down with AD and Kyrie Irving in them. Memphis Grizzlies, we just saw them playing very well. Oklahoma City Thunder, I believe. Gilgeous-Alexander has just gotten healthy. He's been hurt most of the season. He just got back. That's why they've been struggling. So, but yeah, that's how it stands right now. So, Team Jordan with a surprising trade, man. Wow. Look at that team now. Look at that. Now you've gone from, man, you got Lonzo Ball, Michael Jordan, Mikal Bridges, Jalen McDaniels, and now Mitchell. Not an offensive powerhouse, but defensively going to be tough to score on this team now. It was tough to score already. Now you throw in Mikal Bridges. Now it's going to be even tougher. And more importantly, too, the fast break's going to be better. They're going to be a faster team. So I will see you guys for the next video as Team Jordan takes on the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento with Killian Hayes, Keon Ellis, Zach LaVine, Keegan Murray, and Domantas Sabonis. And we'll see how they fare and see how Michael Jordan fares here in the modern era as this series continues. I'd like to humbly ask if you guys are liking the content, give it a like, subscription, hit the notification bell, and tell your friends and your family, and maybe a few of your enemies. Turn an enemy into a friend. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.